Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch. She is Cris Cyborg. Cris, it's been a while. How are things?
Everything's great. Been a while, man, James. I miss you. How are you doing?
I miss you as well. It's good to see you back. Good that we were able to do this show. We're getting to the end of summer. Happy to be back here on the catch up. We got a lot to get into, but before we do that, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Let's start first with the fact that I saw you went to Terence Crawford's recent fight in LA. What did you think of the first event from Turkey in the USA?
You know, it was a great event. You know, I was really happy to watch that fight live. Terence Crawford. It was a really great fight. I want to say thank you for Chico Lopes, make everything happen. A lot of great take pictures. And, and they have the big concert there. Eminem did amazing concert. Look like a lot of people. Look like a wrestling mania, in the time, because a lot of people, everybody excited. I was really happy to watch live the fight.
And sticking with boxing, one of your former teammates, Vergil Ortiz, winning a world title. How happy were you for him and him getting that done?
I started training with Vergil Sr. After Amanda Nunes fight. We started working together, and I have the opportunity to meet Vergil. So when they started meeting Vergil and they see his training, how hard he's training, so he's really dedicated and love his job. Everything he's accomplishing is in his sport it's with his dad, and they're really disciplined. I'm really happy he's got the belt. I watch live. It was the most exciting fight I watched. It was really, really good. And I wish the best. I know there's a lot of good things going to come to his way. I know he's having a hard time, but, everything is pay off, and he's a big champion now.
And that wasn't the only fight on that card. Cecilia Braekhus, I hope I'm saying that last name right, but she won the interim WBC world title. Any chance we'd see the two of you boxing at some point? I know you're still doing the boxing stuff.
2017, I was thinking about maybe I can go do a boxing fight. I will think about, and I watched some fights, the Cecilia Braekhus, and she's a legend in the sport. Really nice to get her. She's got the win back. Much respect to Cornejo. We sparring together, we train together sometime. So really nice. For me, she's a legend. If anyway, one opportunity one day, I'm in Fox now for Larissa Pacheco, but the next after, maybe if you have the opportunity to fight with her, it's going to be amazing for me. I think she's a legend in sport. And
speaking of Larissa, I think this is the first show we've done since the fight has been official. I'm so glad it's finally happened. I know there was some concern whether it was going to happen or not, but it is October 19th. You don't want to miss it. How's camp going for that? I know it's actually coming up here pretty quickly.
Yes, really fast. This is my 4th week in camp. We have 8 weeks more to go. I'm very excited. October 19th. Now is, make some different change. I see how my boxing camps I did really make a difference for this camp. Now change the gloves. I'm really excited. It's going to be a big event, and I'm very happy for the opportunity.
And there's another big fight they've added to the PFL Superfight pay-per-view. Mckee and Paul Hughes. I love this one, the American versus the Irishman. What's your prediction on that fight? I think people forget Mckee, still one of the top fighters in the world.
Everybody knows I'm a AJ team, Mckee team. So I know AJ is always ready. If he really focuses in the training, for sure he's gonna get the victory. I don't think seeing the decision. I didn't see Paul, how good he are. I don't watch his fights, but I know AJ when he's focused in training, he's very good fighter, and he can do the best and get a great victory.
If anyone follows you on social media, you're always doing stuff. And one of the things I thought was really interesting, you're training with Duda Rodrigues, who is #1 in the USA for high school wrestling. I understand going for a scholarship now in college. What's it like training with someone so much younger? Because this is the new generation of wrestlers in the United States.
I met Duda when I was going training a little bit before I was training with Cejudo in Arizona. And I brought her with me. And then she's having a little bit different dream. She was coming to America for doing BJJ. But then she see, a little bit of opportunity about wrestling. Everybody say how good she's doing good. She started a little bit in Brazil, and then she's trying to Jacob here. And then she's doing great. She's won everything. 2 years she's been the champion. And then high school. Now she stayed a little bit before going to the college. She stayed with me. We have some class together, and she's have a lot of experience, a lot of fights. Everybody follow her now. She's amazing doing. And I know her dad, Urutun. He fought Cyborg, my ex. He began it, and like the EVC. His dad, so He was an MMA fighter, retired already. So EVC, Vale Tudo, and it was nice as watching train together. Maybe you can see this Duda in the future doing MMA, but she's doing so great in wrestling. I wish the best luck for her in the college. And yeah, she's really dedicated and they love to train.
Speaking of teammates, your teammate won the interim LFA featherweight title, another first round knockout. That's his third straight knockout in a row. How soon could we be seeing him in the UFC? Really exciting stuff.
Lerryan have an excited fight. His left hook is have hard punches. And then he's really dedicated, training every day. I'm happy to see he's got the victory. His Cub Consent, he's trained together, all the people together, so support him. And he's really good. I'm happy to be part of his history, and he's starting. He's a young fighter. I love to be around the young fighters. Like Duda, when I started fight, she's even unborn. He's in the belly of her mom. So I like to be around the young fighters because then we'll excite them, motivate you. So I can share a little bit of my experience, but then have also some experience they can share with me. So Lerryan, one of them, I believe he's have good dreams coming true, and his dream being UFC one day, and have an exciting fight. His last fight finished by KO, and I wish the best for him. And he's to work hard. Sure notice, he's already. Just call.
There we go. What an endorsement. Before we get out of here, got to do our Portuguese saying of the week. Unfortunately, Cris, we're coming up to the end of summer. I'm actually going away this weekend for the long weekend. I'm doing some camping, but I got to ask, if I was going to ask you this in Portuguese, how do I say, do you have any summer plans? How would I say that in Portuguese?
Você tem planos para o verão.
Para o verão.
Yes.
Let's try that one more time. I don't know if I remember the whole thing, so we'll do one more.
Você tem planos para o verão.
Para o verão. There we go. I think we're getting it. I just want to know that I'm going to have some plans for the summer. It's important. So that's all good. Before we get out of here, Cris, I know you got a lot going on. I mentioned that off the top. Let us know what's going on CrisCyborg.com. You can sign up with Bitcoin. It costs less than a cup of coffee. You got the Q&As every month. You got the instructional videos. And you have your OnlyFans as well, with people can check out behind-the-scenes video blogs and all types of cool stuff. What do you got coming up, Cris? Let the people know.
I'm very excited for my next fight, guys. Don't miss that. Follow me on my Instagram. Follow me on the OnlyFans. You guys gonna see all the videos we're doing, putting every week, and you have a live together too, so we can have any question for this camp, for my lifestyle. I'm really happy for for this next match. It's gonna be a very good fight, champion against champion. Another thing too, say thank you for all the support in Bitcoin conference. And don't forget, guys, next year is in Las Vegas. If you'd like to be there, the code is Cyborg. You can go to my website. And that's it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate Cyber Nation. And remember, I forgot to say, too, Lerryan was the champion in my event, Cyber Nation, in Brazil, 2022. So I'm really, maybe, next year have a plan to have more events and bring the young fighters, the young champions for the future.